Purpose comes when you choose, and meaningful life is not found, it is built. What does it really mean to live life with intention? Let's rise up and get intentional with our lives. Ask from whoever created you, why did you create me? We need to trust in God, not only in prayer, but in decision, timing, and also in direction. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome and welcome back to From the Heart with Catherine, where bold hearts and brave voices meet, a space for real talks and deep reflections. I'm so glad that you're here today. Thank you so much for subscribing to our YouTube channel. Thanks so much also for liking, sharing, and commenting on our episodes. We don't take it for granted. And if you have not yet subscribed, this is the right time. Today's episode is one that I hold too close to my heart. We are diving into a very powerful theme, getting intentional with life. What does it really mean to live life with intention? How do we move from just surviving, just living life for the sake of it, and to start living with purpose and direction? Life doesn't wait. Life doesn't slow down, regardless of our challenges, regardless of all what we go through. And that's the reason why we want to be intentional in life. We live a life with purpose, with a goal, and with clarity in order to achieve that what we were created for. This gives us a reason to stop, pause, reflect, and start living. Not just merely existing, but living life with a purpose, a vision, a goal, and above all, bold intention. What does it really mean to have the intention in life? It generally means living with clarity, being present for yourself, living authentically, having discipline and direction, and above all that, taking ownership of your own life. When we talk about clarity, we are just speaking about the vision of your life. Where do you want to be and how do you get there? Get that clarity. If you want to be the best teacher, if you want to be the best businessman, if you want to be the best corporate woman, you need to be intentional about it. Get the clarity. Know this is what I want. And then after knowing that, be present. Show up and work hard towards that. Do what it takes, whether burning midnight oil, whether sacrificing sometimes your joy and your time to put your effort on what you intend to do. That is what we call presence in your intention. After getting clarity and being present for your life, you need to have discipline and direction. Discipline is the ability to say no, even when you feel like you can say yes. Sometimes the deal is too good, but it does not align with your vision. You have to let go and choose the no. And also saying yes, even when you feel it is a bit too big for you, you need to accept if it is aligning with your goal. Once you have the discipline and direction, you really need to be authentic. Live life not dictated by other people's opinion, but dictated by where you want to go. Once you become intentional with your life, you take total responsibility of it. You are responsible for your mistakes. You say, yes, I did this mistake, and you still move on. You fall and you rise for your own sake because it's your life. You don't keep on blaming other people for your own mistakes. That is what we call ownership. And you must own your life if you're intentional with it. There is nothing of substance or consequence that can happen without intention. And so let's rise up and get intentional with our lives. Gain that clarity, be present, live authentically, have discipline and direction, and above all that, take ownership of your life. And that way, you are able to achieve that what you ever wished to. Now let me ask you, what is it that you want to achieve in life? You want that job? You want that position? You want that good life? Yes. Everything good you deserve and to ever wish for. That vision that you have to attain a political seat, to be the best leader in everything that you dream of. Get intentional with it and you will attain it. And so we cannot speak about intention without speaking about success. Once we get intentional with our lives, definitely we'll succeed. So we can say that success is a product of living intentional life. And yes, what is success according to you? Is it the material things, the wealth, the admiration, the fame, and such? Or is it living a life fulfilling in your soul with a lot of love, power, purpose, and direction? It can be either of that, but whatever it is, according to you, it is beautiful, and you can only attain it when you are intentional. It doesn't mean once we get intentional with our lives, we don't make mistakes. Of course, we do. We fall. Sometimes we make wrong decisions. Sometimes we make mistakes. But let's rise, learn from that, grow, and move on. Stay on the course of your vision, and that is being intentional, and then you'll attain your success. And so, whether you're feeling stuck, whether you're feeling like you're a failure, your things are not working, you start a business, you're failing, you have poor friendship connection, you feel like your peers are making it in life and you're still there, don't think about that. Just get intentional, get clarity, and work towards your vision. And of course, you'll get out of that. So choose discipline and choose yourself over comparison and work towards yourself, and definitely you will be where you want to be. I want you from today to choose to transform your life. Live according to your own opinion, not according to other people's opinion. You follow other people's advice, sometimes they take you to a ditch because that is not you. I want you to learn to be authentic you from today. And you can only do that by seeking clarity. How do you get clarity? It is not easy. It is not easy to get the clarity, but you have to. Life is noisy. Sometimes we have so many opinions in our minds as perceived by other people, and that bars us from getting clarity of who we are. So you need to step back. You need to step back from those noises and get clarity. You need to step back because clarity comes in stillness and not in storms. Take your time away from social media and any distraction and try to know who you are and where you want to go. It is just that, and you'll get clarity of your life. Reflect honestly. What would you really want to be remembered for? What is your value? What brings you peace and not praise? Be honest with yourself. You need to let go what is not yours. Sometimes we live so much according to expectations of our partners, our parents, or even our friends, and we end up doing things that do not align with ourselves. So don't do that job that does not align with what you want to do. So listen to yourself and do what makes you happy. Do what brings you to your vision. You also need to do what makes you feel at peace, what makes you feel happy and contented. And you cover all that with prayer. Prayer brings clarity. Ask from whoever created you, why did you create me? What is my purpose on this earth? And you'll get clarity. Remember, it is very easy for you to know your purpose in this life because you just need to ask who brought you here. According to Matthew chapter 7, verse 7, it says, ask and it shall be given unto you. Seek and you shall find. Knock and it shall be opened to you. So, as much as we follow our steps to gain clarity, ask through prayer. Sometimes what we feel is right for us is not right. We need to trust in God, not only in prayer, but in decision, timing, and also in directions. So, as we seek clarity, Let's not forget to pray. Let's not be too proud to pray. Let's not forget to pray. Clarity comes when we pause. Purpose comes when we choose. And meaningful life is not found. It is built one moment at a time. So let's make a choice. Let's trust the process as we stay intentional. I hope this conversation stirred something deep inside you. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. Acknowledge Him and He shall direct your path. Until next time, stay grounded, stay grateful, stay intentional.